Hey guys, welcome back to Game with Pete. This week we're going to be checking out Ninjawarriors on the Super Nintendo. Ninjawarriors first came to the arcade in 1987. It's a scrolling beat 'em up by Taito. It was also ported over to the home computers, the 8-bit systems, the Commodore 64, Sinclair Spectrum, Amstrad CPC, and the 16-bit computers, the Commodore Amiga and Atari ST. It was then ported over to the home consoles, including the TurboGrafx 16/PC Engine and the fantastic add-on for the Sega Mega Drive/Genesis, the Mega CD/Sega CD. Then in 1994, it was ported over to the Super Nintendo and had a bit of a refresh. Let's take a look. Okay, so here we go guys, this is the Ninjawarriors. So let's get straight into it. Always go with the female character. Anything to do with combat, always got to be a female. Always play as Blaze in Streets of Rage as well. Okay, so you move from left to right base, that's all you can do on this, there is no other plane. And to begin with, you have your standard attack. You can crawl down like that, move around, and attack from below. You can jump kick. You can also bend down and do a strike attack, which is quite helpful later on, and I'll show you why when you get there. But to start with, it's fairly straightforward, just knocking them down, and the game will get more difficult as it goes on. As you can see, you can pick up background objects like, in this case, motorbikes, and you can also pick up crates and other objects as well, which is pretty cool. So most enemies just drop with one hit. Other enemies like this one here, take a couple. I know he takes a one hit. I was right, he just takes multiple hits. Doubting myself. Yeah, some take multiple hits, but those guys there, they're just fodder. So I take a single hit and I just cock that up then by getting stuck in a motion. Right, let's get on with this. So, two things that I love about this game. Well, in fact, three things actually. One are the graphics. I love the bright colours, the big sprites. It looks fantastic. The animation's really tidy as well, it's really smooth. Also, absolutely love the soundtrack. I think the music, it's Super Nintendo, so you know it's great. But it's got a real funkiness to it. But yet retain the Super Nintendo element to it as well. And then thirdly, is the actual gameplay. It's just, as I say, the animation is that smooth. It feels like a really fluid experience. And you're constantly being challenged. There's just the right amount of enemies, not too many, not too little. So you've got the ability to take on several at a time, which I really like. It's like the Streets of Rage feel really, where you can have enemies left and right, and you can, like ballet, you can move between them, killing each one of them or knocking them down. Now, some games like Final Fight it doesn't really work that fluidly. A lot of the time the enemies just run off screen. This game's also got some really nice backgrounds as well. As you can see coming up here, we've got a cityscape. And you got a bit of the old parallax with the old multiple layers. Of course, pissing about like that will get me killed, so we'll just get out of the way of that. Just move along so I don't get bombed. That's another thing you can do as well. You can grab them and push them out of the way and use them to take out other enemies as well, which is pretty sweet. I mean, scrolling beat 'em up style as well. You can get them off the edge of the screen, which is quite nice. But I've been playing this game for a couple of months now, and I've never played it before, other than the original version of the game, but that was on home computers. I've never played the Super Nintendo version, and it just really grabbed me. I think the game's absolutely fantastic, to be honest with you. And you get lovely little effects like that, and the blow up the tank when you get all the fire. Right, so a little bit of a boss fight. So one thing I've learned about this is, I went a bit too short there, but really I try and jump kick him, but stay back a little bit so I land a little bit before him and don't actually land next to him, because if I do that, you tend to leave yourself open to getting too close, and he'll punch you in the face or just throw you away. Piss off. So what I want to do is really just try and jump a little short, tap him with my toe, land below him and chop his knees out is the idea. So I'll try and show you what I mean. Like that basically. So you don't go full in. So if you go all the way into his body, you're going to get screwed. There you go. Nice and easy. First boss is straightforward enough. Bam, bam, bam. And on to the next stage. I mean, in the original arcade and home computer versions, as you got beaten down, your endoskeleton would appear because the outer skin would come off, which was really cool. That's one thing it doesn't seem to do on this version. So you got the nice parallax backgrounds on this one. So you got these big crate things here. The good thing is you don't get just one throw as well, they get damaged and then you can throw them again. That's really handy. Especially when you've got like 3 or 4 people on the one side. See the fluidity of movement there, the way I can just take the guy out on the left and quickly just spin around on my feet and take the geezer out on the right hand side as well. I love the way that works. I say it's quite balletic. It's the same as Streets of Rage. You can do it on there. And it feels really good on Streets of Rage. Gut punch or gut shank, whichever way you want to look at it. Damn, it got me good then. So the flying kick is quite handy as well actually. Seems to keep him under control pretty much. Right, here we go, now we're making movements. I love that finishing off with a big sweeping sword as well. It's a beautiful move that is. You sort of stun the enemies on the left, keep them in submission, and then just turn around and chop the dude with the big gun. Unfortunately, this game is quite expensive, no matter which version you buy. I don't think any of them are particularly cheap, from what I can remember, which is a real shame. I'm talking box copies, not loose carts. Obviously, I mean loose cart, while still quite expensive, it's still obtainable. And like the Power Box version in particular seems to be quite difficult to come by. Alright, I can't get rid of that guy. There we go. Much power through him. No, he's still coming back for more. So you see the flashing sword as well. That just means I've got like a ninja power basically. So I think like Shinobi. So if you get in an absolute tight situation like a boss or something, you can use your ninja powers, which is really helpful. Love that soundtrack. The music's so good. It's going, oh, this is the robots. So basically what you want to do is try and throw them really. Standard scrolling beat 'em up stuff where you just get in close and it'll automatically grab hold of them, and then you just use the punch button to throw away. Because if you try and stab them up and it just does that basically, it does nothing. And you see it kicks as well, so you just want to get in there, grab them, and just keep smashing them on the floor. And eventually they'll just blow up. There you go. I love the way that they use the parallax to create the sense of movement on the train as well. That's really nice. This is a really nice looking part of the game. I mean, look at all the colour and the detail in the background. Absolutely fantastically made game this is. It really is a shame it costs as much as it does, because it's most definitely one that's worth buying. I would say that obviously, even though it's expensive, you're going to get your money's worth out of it for sure. So I think the boss is about to come up shortly. I ain't got too far to go now. Well, I can remember, I think the second boss gives me a bit of grief and all. So these two are like... they're like Roxy and Poison at a final fight, these two. They're a pain in the arse. Or like, I can't remember what they're called in Streets of Rage, the ones that look like Blaze but wear green outfits. There we go. Flying kick usually helps. Or one of those stab moves, which is really cool. I love that move. Especially the blocking, it really seems to knock them down well. The only downside is when you pick something up like that, you can't move your character, it's frozen into one position. So you can only just turn around left and right and throw it. Right, so, as you can see here, you have to wait till the fan stops moving. Not stand there and just get through. And now you've got a couple of fans, so you can stand in the centre. And the good thing is you can just fight the one set of guys, and the fan will take care of the ones behind you, which is pretty sweet actually. So you just got to bide your time really. I should have gone really, then, I know what I was thinking. Right. So, I mean, this bit here, you can get a bit too tight and stuck in the corner if you're not careful, because obviously the screen won't move on until you've killed everyone off. And I knew he was going to get through there, little shit. Oh, I was wrong, there you go. It just doesn't deteriorate, you just explode into an endoskeleton instead. That's kind of frustrating. Right, we're having a crack at it because we got the time and I want to make sure and get the next boss. Okay, here we go. Just start from scratch, I think I'll do them. That's a pain in the arse, but oh well. I'll try and power through and get to the boss this time. So obviously the guys with the guns, you just want to duck down really. Just make sure they can't shoot you in the face. I knew as soon as I stopped like stabbing then I was going to get hit. I said just grab that little twat, throw him out of the way. Alright, dealt with. I love little things in these games, like the old 16-bit games. Just an animation like that, the way the hair moves when you're walking, it just looks really cool. Oh, thanks for that. Tosser. Nice bit of screen clearance. Oh, beautiful, sweet, look at that. Nice big swoosh. Right, let's do this. Oh, I'll try and move through as quick as I can on this part. Shit, did not mean to do that. That could have cost me my life. So I'll just fight him off screen. Hopefully he's not going to get through, but I think he is. Yeah. Oh, you bastard. What was I thinking then? Jesus Christ, dude, what are you doing? Don't do that. Oh, nice one. That was a bit of luck, wasn't it? Right, here we go. We're through. That's my energy. That's not too bad, actually. I love this. The blue colour looks fantastic. Also, actually reminds me of like Lethal Weapon on the Amiga when you're in the sewers. A bit random, I know, but it's the kind of colour scheme it reminds me of. I need that energy pod, you bastard. Get off me. Right, grab that. Nice. Here we go. Progress. No, the boss comes through that door if I remember correctly. Which, you know, you're probably thinking, well, that's bloody obvious. Just get rid of that bleeding robot. Right, here we go. Now this one, I remember rightly, he kicks my ass quite a bit. I have got through now. Look at that. I mean, it's proper 16-bit SNES style, that is. It's so cool. Well, just ninja power his arse straight away because I ain't messing around. Again, I want to stress how important it is that you want to jump a little bit short and kick them in the head so you can chop the legs out. It seems to work quite well if you can time it right. You just got to watch his big, I was going to say his big chopper, but it's not, it's, it's a chainsaw. No, I know I wasn't going to get up fast enough then. Shit, thank God I've got enough health. Oh, nicely blocked. Got him. No, I haven't. I thought, oh, he's got a slight bit of energy left. Come on, Pete, what are you doing? Bollocks. Tried to jump and did the lunge instead. There we go. I also like the way it faced the greeny black. That's really sweet, that is. And on we go. Stage 3 coming up. Nice bit of a fade. Here we go. Stage 3. Oh yeah, I remember this one. So you're in a train station, so we're talking Final Fight again, really, aren't we? A lot of these scoring beat'em ups did tend to copy each other. That dude's sort of invincible, he just keeps coming back for more. Oh yeah, I forgot you got that guy. It looks like he should be in Final Fight 3, to be honest. That or Dragon Ball Z, actually, that's probably more likely. You son of a bitch, get off, man. I can't get across the screen fast enough. Right, I'll take this geezer out. That's it, I can get across a bit faster with that. There we go. Son of a bitch, still flame me. Chop his knees out. Alright, here we go. Back onto fodder. So it can be quite intense. It can be a fair bit of overwhelming from the enemies. Not like that. I'm just getting my arse handing on. I shouldn't waste my ninja power stuff. I just noticed my power was dropping down massively, my energy bar, so I thought, stuff this. Bloody, I was going to say 3 of them, now I've got 4 of them. I don't take the piss too much, like, you know. Damn it. I think I'm going to use that, it seems to work quite effectively. Right, there we go. I honestly thought I was not going to get through that then, I thought I was going to get hammered. Oh yeah, this dude, I remember him. May or may not have helped me, my energy is incredibly low. I thought he got me then, I thought he was going to just punch my face in. I thought I'd buggered it up. My ninja power is building up, which is nice. But it ain't looking good health-wise. And there's no energy capsules anywhere. I have to be really bloody careful here. No, I know I'm going to get through. Damn it. There you go, guys. That was the Ninja Warriors on the SNES. Really cool game. As I said during the gameplay, I thoroughly enjoyed this game because it has absolutely gorgeous, colourful graphics, big sprites, lots of action, beautiful soundtrack. The music is just incredible in this game. And it's a really fun one to play as well. It's a bit different as well, considering most scoring beat'em ups let you go all around the screen and travel around and do a lot more than this one actually does. It's really just about going left and right, but I like the fact that you get a lot of enemies coming at you, a varied amount of enemies, very quality of enemies. You get your standard boss fights and it really feels good, it feels like it flows well, and I'm probably enjoying playing it at the moment. So have you played Ninja Warriors? If you have, what do you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't, go and check it out, it's well worth a play. Obviously it's expensive, so I'm going to nominate it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video as always, and I'll be back next week with a brand new episode of Gaming with Pete.